Hey guys, it's Jag. Welcome back to the arcade. Let's get back to just another game, Fire Emblem Three Houses, where I am still debating whether or not I want to do another battle or if I want to go back to the monastery and look at some story. But I think I've come to a decision and I'm going to fill you in on what my thought process is. I know that we've just had 3 battles, 1 in episode 9 and 2 in episode 10, and a lot of people probably want some story. But if you look at my inventory, I'm just going to pull this up so I can look at my roster and their levels. Hubert and Linhardt are nearly ready to take the beginner exams themselves. Bernadetta and Petra can. Dorothea can. Sylvain is about ready. Casper could use a couple levels to get ready. And Ferdinand is ready. So before I go to the next homework mission, the Magdred ambush, I would like to get those students at least in their beginner classes. I think that would be a nice power spike. And since we are on 615, we may only have a week, which means 1 more free period before we go into battle. So I'm sorry if you're a little bit battle weary, but if you're not interested in another battle, I may put a timestamp in the description so you can skip past this, but I think I am going to do Battle in the Kingdom once again. So we did have two free periods, so that's good to know, but I kind of wish I could have made this decision without having to refer to this screen right here. It would have been nice to see the calendar in the menu. I don't know why it's grayed out. Alright, Battle in the Kingdom, White Clouds, Chapter 3, Mutiny in the Mist. Now, if I remember right, the last Battle in the Kingdom did not go great for us, but we did get a bunch of level ups between that battle and this one. So let's take a look at our units first. Let's see who we're putting out. Okay, everyone's gonna get fielded except for Mercedes. Someone said that Mercedes should come with heal, because they were Mercedes was her best healer. But I looked at the inventory. Actually, let's see if I can pull it up here. Mercedes for me is a monk class, and she has thunder equipped, not heal. So I don't know if I just got screwed or if this is kind of a different class that Mercedes uses when she's on loan. But either way, I can't use her for healing like I was hoping to. Alright. Let's go ahead and check out inventory. I have a steel sword equipped. I've got an iron sword in reserve. Let's go ahead and equip not the broken iron lance. Let's equip the good one. And we'll store this for now. Dorothea is good with her iron sword. Bernadetta is good with her iron bow. She may end up needing one before the end of the battle. Let's see if I have any in the storehouse for her. I do have a steel bow. She can take it. Okay. In fact, I might go ahead and equip that on her, just so she can do that extra bit of damage, because she's turning out to be quite useful as an archer. Sylvain has 2 iron lances. He's pretty good. Hubert has miasma. Of course, that's fine. Petra could use another iron sword in case this one breaks. I think I've got 2 iron swords. Yeah, I've got an iron sword and a steel sword. Petra, actually, if that sword breaks, I just might turn you back to a magic unit. Caspar's good. Linhardt. Actually, Linhardt, why don't you give Petra your iron sword? You're going to be mostly healing. You shouldn't really need it. In fact, I will let you have this one just in case you do. But that lets Petra have a fresh iron sword equipped. Edelgard, you're good. Alright, I think we're good. Everyone's got a curative. Linhardt has 1 vulnerary, but he can also heal himself, so that should be okay. Let's go ahead and do a save. Save my progress here. And let's look at the map, just to see what we're up against. We're all kind of boxed in here. We're surrounded. Looks like a lot of magic and axe users. So we may have a pretty strong advantage with our sword users, because I believe sword users are faster. But I'm going to want to go ahead and move my front line to the front lines and move my support units into position to be able to support. The healer in the middle is great. I like that a lot. Magic user here. Archer here. That's okay. Actually, why don't I do this? No, actually, if I'm going to move her, I'm going to drop her down, so that's a fine starting position. I think I'm actually okay with this. I think this is a good start. What are we looking for here for a drop? Bullion, of course. So that seems to be our standard reward for most of these missions. Just checking my line here again, just to be sure. I think I'm okay. I think this is pretty solid. I think this is gonna work. Let's go ahead and get started. Sooner we get started, the sooner we can get back to the story. Victory conditions: rout the enemy. Defeat conditions: Byleth or Edelgard falls in battle. Alright, player phase. Let's take a look at our threat here. I am under threat, and so is my front line here. My back line here is doing great. So actually, I think we're going to do our standard draw them in. I think I really like this as a first turn movement. If I don't have to move, it's best to see how they're going to move, and I can free up some more space.
Should I have held back?
That way I don't get my backline surrounded, especially when we're breaking out of this kind of cluster right here. Kind of best to let them come to me. Oh, hey, I didn't know you could throw lances. Sylvain, dude. Suddenly you're amazing. And you leveled up. Cool, that was definitely worth it.
I've gotten better.
Look at that. Strong level up and ready for his beginner class. Ferdinand, how are you gonna do? Pretty decent. Okay, now this guy has 17 health left. Is that something I can knock down with Hubert?
Put me in there.
Or stay with me on this.
I'm on it.
Move Sylvain. Check my threat. Check the threat here. Everybody's in danger right here. So why don't I move Sylvain up and over here? No, I want to select him. There. What? What are you doing? Sylvain, let's go. I don't know what was going on there. Let's go ahead and have you attack the magic user and finish him off. Is he gonna get to attack twice? Oh, cool. He did not get to heal himself. Excellent.
Just give up.
Sylvain, you're actually getting quite good after another level or two. I was a little bit worried about you. And Ferdinand, y'all seem to be like really soft targets, but you're doing much better now. With him out of the way though, let's go ahead and see if I can get a finishing blow on you. You're gonna take a lot of damage if I do that. I need to wear you down a little bit more. So let's have Hubert just kind of tap it in. How is Hubert gonna get hit twice? Or Linhart. Linhart would get hit twice. I don't want that. Hubert's over here. Attack. Miasma. There we go. This is kind of what I wanted to see. What about Meyer? There we go. Do that. I do like that magic users can attack diagonally. They're kind of like bishops, as far as if I have to compare them to chess pieces. Alright, now just go ahead and finish him off with no consequence to you.
No one makes it past me.
Excellent.
Now I can do so much better.
Decent. Could be worse. Alright, with that out of the way, Bernadetta, why don't you go ahead and use... I guess a curved shot isn't really worth the durability loss, so why don't you just use a normal shot? And then...
I will get the victory.
I could finish you off with
That's my
Dorothea.
cue.
Is it worth it? Not with that. I really need to work on her swordsmanship. But if I move over here and attack, what's that going to do for my danger? Take a look at that. It's hard to tell, but I think it should be okay. So let's go ahead and move you up a square. You'll attack with Thunder! If you don't know why I'm pronouncing it like that, go play Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Because
Winning's always
Woo!
nice.
Woman, that was a good one.
I never could have pulled that off.
And anyway, Luigi pronounces thunder fantastically. I love the voice clips they have in that game. All right, should be good. Excellent place to go ahead and end the turn. So far, this is working out great. If I can get one more level on Caspar and Sylvain, then this entire thing will be worth it, and we can have or not. No, just Caspar at this point, right? No, Linhardt needs it. All right, Caspar and Linhardt. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, I'm gonna want to go ahead and
Stay
move
focused.
myself to the front lines just so I can act as kind of a buffer here. Do I want to finish this guy off? It would be really easy for me. Is that what I want to do? Is that the right move? Maybe not. What is the right move is, I think, moving Dorothea over here, having her attack this magic user with thunder, or not. Let's see what Bernadetta can do first. She is going to have to use curved shot just for that extra range. Will get a bunch of damage. She is going to probably take the counterattack. No counterattack out of his magic range. Excellent. The problem with getting you experience is right now I don't have anything equipped for you. Right? No, I mean you've got you got wind magic actually. And Nosferatu is an attack magic. I keep forgetting that. Okay. Then why don't you go with this group? Hang back here. I think that's going to be the best place for you. Yes, you're out of danger.
I will prevail.
Let's have Edelgard attack from the back lines. Or I really don't want to give them killing blows, but they're just so strong. Do I want to go with Sylvain getting... Actually, go ahead and equip the iron or use the iron lance. It's more damage. It's not ideal. Hubert, what about you? What if we do this? I think I have an idea. Let's go ahead and use Miasma on that guy. And then I'm gonna have Petra come up here to support. Wait, Caspar is gonna go all the way over here. What's his health like? I just want to check this. He's almost full, so he should be fine. He can take a couple of attacks. Go ahead and combat art smash, iron axe, finish this guy off. with no retaliation.
What a jump.
I probably am spinning these quite a bit, but I do think it's worth it if I can get a guaranteed kill. Let's go ahead and move you up here. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this guy off with Edelgard. It's gonna be one less attack potentially coming in on some of my softer targets. And it did get us another battalion level up, which is always good. Okay. Who do I want to put? Wow, your movement's actually quite good right now. Ferdinand or Sylvain. I'm gonna go ahead and put you up here. Have you wait. I'm not gonna have you attack because I really would like to give that final blow to Linhardt or Hubert. I'm not picky, but one of them would be preferable. And to protect Caspar there, I'm gonna go ahead and block this off. And I'm gonna go ahead and get in your face right here. That should be okay. Oh, you went the long way. And you still missed. Yeah, you got him that time. You were determined. Hey, skill level up. Mastered the ability HP +5. So he's mastered his class, which is good. This is actually a really good time to be ready to change everyone's class around and get them their beginner classes. Alright, Hubert, if I have you just step over here and attack with Meyer, that'll get you a little bit more experience. Your resistance is quite good. I like your resistance. And that means that you are set up to die to Linhardt, which is exactly what I wanted. Using wind magic.
Huh. Victory.
Alright, I need to get him one more level, and Hubert one more level, but ooh, that's a nice one. But if we can do that, it's going to be really good going forward. Okay. Let's check my... Oop. I knew I was going to do that at least once. Check my threat meter here. I'm actually pretty satisfied with how this is going to play out. Everyone seems to be in a good position. So let's just have them come to us and finish this turn. You're probably gonna die. You're gonna take a lot of damage. Are you also going for Dorothea? Okay, this could actually be bad. If all three of them go for Dorothea, it's not possible. Whew! She's gonna have to retreat. I'm gonna have you move right now.
I went overboard.
Yeah, you did. And that's kind of my fault. Why don't you go ahead and use a vulnerary, and I will also let Linhardt heal you because he should, and it will get him experience. Do it.
Sweet of you.
Oh, she's so grateful. Alright, I can't help but feel we really got lucky that time. So let's not do that again. I was not expecting them to go all for Dorothea. That's actually probably a misread of the battle on my part. I'm gonna have to move you up 2 steps, aren't I? Yeah. Oop, I did not want to go that way. This guy, that's my best shot, so to speak. Alright, that's one down. She could use the experience herself, so I'm not too upset about that. She's still in danger, so why don't I just come over here and step up and get in your face. He will not harm us. Actually, Ferdinand, why don't you get in his face? He will not harm my classmates today, my friend. Not if I can do anything about it. Yeah, because if we finish these two off this turn, then only these two can attack, and he's actually pretty well defended. Caspar,
Still raring to go.
you're still raring to go? But is that the right move for you? I don't think it is. Go ahead and use a vulnerary. Okay, let's go ahead and step up here. And wait. Bernadetta is kind of in trouble. And it looks like he's going for her. She could probably take a hit or two. Yeah, he's focused on me. She's gonna take a lot of damage. He can't get that far. He definitely can't get that far. They're both in melee, so really I just have to worry about this guy. Well, I do have enough Divine Pulse charges if I need them. And I'm gonna move Hubert over here to try to finish him off if he does engage. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, the boss is making his move. You missed, you're dead.
That is that.
Certainly is. Yep, you went straight for her. Poor Bernadetta, that hurt. She can't even counterattack because she's an archer. And then, are you coming for Sylvain? You can't get close enough. Okay. So what we're going to do here is you are going to retreat. We're going to retreat over here. Go ahead and use a vulnerary because I kind of want to free up Linhardt to be able to make a move this turn to get some experience.
That's my cue.
I'm going to move you into position here. Or am I going to move you into position here? How does that change the threat map? I say. Really, I just need to take you out. Let's do that.
My heart is full of victory.
I like her dress. I think it's really cute.
Hard work created this.
And her voice, I guess, but mostly the dress. Okay. Now, with that done, I'm going to back you up over here. You are going to use your most powerful ability. Get yourself not enough experience. But the whole purpose of this was to give the remainder of the experience to your friend Linhardt, who needs it more than you do.
Can't get ahead of myself.
Alright, they're both on the verge of leveling up to level 5, and that really, really eases up on the threat meter. Caspar, you need to close in and do battle. Because you really need a finishing blow if you can get one, but that's going to hurt too much. I need to soften him up.
Careful, please.
That's going to hurt a lot too. If I put anyone else more powerful in, then I'm running the risk of killing them. You know what? I'm going to retreat as far as I can. It's not going to be too far. Alright, you're fixed on me, actually. I've got a better idea. I'm going to use a vulnerary here. I'm going to take this hit, get the counterattack in, and that might weaken him to the point where someone else can finish him off safely. Let's do that. Oh, you're not even going for him. Actually, that worked out even better. I'm actually really pleased with how that turned out. So who do I want to give this to then? Do I want to give it to Hubert or Linhardt? Either way, it's a level up. Let's go ahead and give it to Linhardt so he can go back to healing duty. He won't have to worry about this as much. You down?
I'd rather be napping.
You up. What do you get?
I could have been sleeping this whole
You
time.
lazy bastard. Work harder. Alright. Petra is in danger, but that's okay because it's Petra and she's awesome. I need to put Caspar somewhere near the front where he can start getting his experience, and I'm going to bring you over to back him up. I think we're going to hold this position. Yeah. I think we're going to hold this position just like this. And the turn. Damn, Petra, kick his ass. Okay. Bernadetta and Dorothea, for all intents and purposes, you're kind of out of this fight. Y'all can rest. Be ideal to get Caspar over there for that final blow. But really, I could just... Or Hubert. Could give it to Hubert. Where is he? Right there. Yeah, actually, let's do that because it's going to be easier to get his final blow. Which means his level 5. After that, all I have to do is worry about giving it to Caspar. And everyone I wanted to be able to take the beginner exam will be able to. We'll get a bunch of story. We won't have to battle next time or next week. And we'll actually be probably ready for more battles after that, or moving on to the story battle, the castle battle, the big one, the homework. There we go.
For Lady Edelgard.
And Hubert levels up. Very nicely.
Have a long way to go.
And now it's just all about this man right here, Caspar. The man with the plan, the man who's going to retreat 1 step. Or 2 steps. Actually, are you? No. No, we're good. We're good here. Oop. There we go, that's what I wanted. End the turn. You're about to die. Not really that I had a choice.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
No, I get level 12. Pretty decent.
Power dwells within.
My swordsmanship is now C. Learn the combat out grounder. Grounder. Battalion levels up. Got the bullion. Okay. Can't carry anymore. We're gonna send it to the convoy. Convoy. Alright. You might level up off of this. I really hope you do. Can you weaken him up? You can and should. The last thing I want is a crit right there. Alright, all yours, Caspar. Can you do it?
You see that?
Yes!
Now I can do so much better.
Awesome! Everything I wanted. Received 3,200 gold. Stage complete. Battle in the Kingdom, turn 9. MVP was Caspar. Gonna save that, definitely. That was a good battle. About a half an hour in, so we have we could do another battle, you guys. No, no more battles. We're going back to the monastery. But I am super happy because I'm going to get as many beginner skills as I can and get those new classes for everybody. Speaking of which, while we're loading, I need to load something on myself, so pardon my mouse clicks here. You might hear these. I'm going to try to talk over them. This week's instruction is about to begin. Choose your method of instruction. We're going to instruct manually, of course. There we go. Got my seminar pulled up. So, let's see. I've got 4 sessions to instruct people with. Edelgard is highly motivated. Ferdinand is highly motivated. Bernadetta and Dorothea are ecstatic. So I think I've got my 4 sessions. I can't really teach anybody else. They don't have the motivation to learn. Let's start with Edelgard. Okay, do I want to teach her more on the sword? Do I want to raise her axe skills? Do I want to raise her reason skills? She's really doing well with the axe. Let's go ahead and... Actually, she's not going to get too much out of that. Well, I want to raise her spear then. Or her authority. Authorita. Alright, so we're not going to get too much out of this. Let's go ahead and raise her spear affinity. Let's train her in the axe. Oh,
I failed to focus.
She did poorly. Critique or console? Let's try console. There we go.
Thank you. It won't happen again.
So we got another session? I got 2 red sessions and 1 yellow session. I'm not sure what that means. I guess it means she's done. Ferdinand, let's go. Ferdinand, raise your spear. That's an easy choice.
I am beginning to understand.
Skill level up. Spear is now C. Learn the combat art. Night Kneeler.
Enlightening.
Let's go ahead and raise your authority. That's it for you. Bernadetta. You are going to get bow training. Perfect.
I got it right? Phew.
Praise, of course. We want those extra sessions. Could raise her spear. You know, that wouldn't be a bad backup weapon. Lances are now D+. Learn the ability Lance Prowess level 2.
I think I got it.
You got it. Don't worry about it. And now let's work on our bow some more.
Thanks for the help.
Yeah. Thanks for being a good student. Was I training her? I was training her in being a mounted unit. Let's do that. And then go back to the bow.
I did pretty well today.
You did pretty well today. Okay, and Dorothea, I know exactly what I'm going to train with you. I'm going to train you the damn sword, whether you like it or not. Go ahead and raise that up.
Everything went pretty well today.
Because you need to really be able to handle a melee weapon. Learn the ability Sword Prowess level 2.
I'm a quick study.
You are. Oh, I did not want that. I do not like that at all. I do not like the fact that to progress through the menus, you hit A, which is the same button that continues training. That is a really dumb decision. That is everybody. Who do I want on the group tasks? Let's see. Raise flying skills with Petra. Who do I want to put up with that? Sylvain would be good. Bernadetta would be good. Linhart, Ferdinand, pretty much everyone but Hubert and Dorothea. Edelgard, why don't you learn? Why don't you execute this? Goals. Custom focus. Actually, let's go ahead and put flying on there for you. That should be equipped. I'm guessing that's what the E means. Let's check it out. That seems to be the case. Hubert, I'd like you to know some more white magic, I think. Authority is okay. Let's go ahead and put you on the bow. We'll just make you an all-around backliner. Sorry, I was looking at my seminar here. Ferdinand, I want you to continue with the lance, but also I want you to learn... Actually, why don't you learn flying and riding? I think I want to do that. There we go. Linhart, you don't have a... Oh, you have a free custom focus slot? Okay. I'm gonna have to think more on what I want to do with that. Bernadetta... I want to train you... I'm gonna take a chance on you being a Pegasus Knight. I'm not sure that's gonna work out for me. But let's find out. Dorothea... Really want you to work on... your stuff is fine. Petra... Your stuff is fine for now. I think this is good for now. Begin lecture.
Professor?
You know, jousting is a popular sport in Fargus. The ladies love a guy who can joust, oh my. Speaking of, let's polish up my riding and lance skills. That is exactly what I want you to do. You're curious how Bernadetta is doing. Go for a visit? Sure.
Thank you, Lady Bernadetta. I will take my leave.
Oh, good. Bye! Goodbye! Finally. Oh, that was awful. Just terrifying.
She does not like confrontation, I take it. What's going on? What's terrifying? What's terrifying?
Please don't sneak up on me like that! That lady asked me to show her around. I tried to be polite, but strangers are just so nerve-wracking.
I can kind of understand that. You've never seemed scared of me.
Oh yeah? How about when I first met you and I wouldn't come out of the corner, or even uncover my face?
We got past that, didn't we?
Actually, now that you mention it, it's funny. Once I started talking to you, I stopped feeling scared.
I'm actually really impressed that I've upped her motivation this much to already trigger this support conversation. This early in the game, I expected there to be a lot more work with her.
I wonder why. You know, Professor, you might be the first person I've been able to speak to normally since I got here, and I have no idea why.
It was a lot of work and a lot of investment on my part, but it paid off. I'm glad regardless.
I'm happy about it too.
Good.
When we first started out here, we had to do drills outside. I skipped those every chance I got. It's a terrible idea going out in the forest with all these people you don't even know.
But it'll keep you alive.
Thanks to you, though, I can actually make it through class now. I'm grateful for that. I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here.
It's alright.
Sorry. I'm okay.
One step at a time.
I am okay. I'm doing just fine. I feel safe here, thanks to you.
Kinda wonder what in her past would make her this traumatized around other people. By the way, was that you singing in the greenhouse?
What?
Yeah, sorry, I did hear that.
You saw that? Why would you see that? You were watching me? That
No.
crosses the line, Professor. Singing? Me? Why would I be singing? I'd never be singing. I've never been so humiliated.
And we undid all our hard work.
Useless, worthless, unmarriageable!
Good job, me. Ellipses. Apparently our support level with Bernadetta is level C. Our motivation has also increased, even though, I don't think that went real well. Just saying. What we got here?
I will not be a burden. I will be doing my best for Lady Edelgard.
Ah, Pegasus Knights. Now, these are kind of terrible in most other games.
Don't worry, Petra.
Oh, no,
There's
right.
no use in fearing failure.
This is what I set them up to do for their task.
It is my duty to help others when necessary.
I have sorrow, Lady Edelgard. We did not achieve a good result.
Aw.
Worry not, Petra. At least we completed our task.
Well, we'll have to work on that again. Support points between the two increased. Received 500 gold. Received 3 smithing stones. Look at all those skill level ups. I love it.
Let's put this to the test.
Learn the combat art Helm Splitter.
I think I got it.
Bernadetta learned the ability Close Counter, which is actually hopefully useful for an archer.
I've grasped it. How lovely.
Dorothea learned the magic Thoron. Cool. It's Edelgard's birthday! Sure.
Thank you.
Always buy flowers. There are always flowers in the flower stand. You have allies who can take the intermediate exams. Take a look at certifications to review which they can take. And we get 1 intermediate seal, but we already had 2 if I remember right. So we're definitely going to do certifications this free period. Byleth, I want you to learn the intermediate skill Thief. Yes. And now I can't wear pants properly. Because everyone knows that thieves only wear 1 pants leg at a time. Yes, I do want to change into Thief, because I want to keep this one for a while. In fact, that's the only one that I can take an intermediate exam, but we have a lot of beginner exams we can take. Soldier, Fighter, Monk. Well balanced, the monk uses magic for both offense and ah, okay. Well, let's go ahead and do that. I don't mind having a monk. That feels like a class I wasn't aware of, that I've been trying to push my spellcasters towards. So good to know that that's actually a thing.
I've passed, have I?
Okay. Snake Eyes. Sure. He sounds so excited. How many seals do I have? It's a good question. I don't think I actually have that many beginner seals. Now this is a choice. Do I want to put her as a Myrmidon or a monk? She has equal odds of passing either. This is a real choice on which path I kind of want her to start specializing in. I'm going to have to think on that a little bit. Petra on the other, and you know, I might wait till I get more beginner seals from the store or something. Petra on the other hand, pretty easy choice. I kind of want her to be either a fighter or a Myrmidon. And she's been so good with the sword, I think I'm going to make her a Myrmidon. She'll be my second Myrmidon. Actually, you know, come to think of it, I can reclass if I need to. They just have to learn the class, but then I can reclass it on the menu. So it might not be that crippling for Dorothea to go ahead and learn how to be a monk, and then I can decide where I want her to go from there. I'm actually surprised. I believe that she's one of the only ones that could learn 2 classes at 100% possibility. Of course, that means I don't have any more beginner seals. So, do I want to do a seminar? Begin a seminar on group tactics, and Geralt's mercenary fighting styles. Tough. Hammond. Eloise's doing a class. Okay, it's brawling and axe, which I don't really want. Catherine will teach sword skills and brawling. No, let's not do a seminar. Let's explore. Oh, hello, you. What do you want?
You must try harder from now on.
You are like the world's worst mother. You're never happy, you're never satisfied with my results. All you do is complain and complain and complain. Now, I wanted to do a couple of things this episode. 1, I want to go to the marketplace and shop. Holy God, do I want to go to the marketplace and shop. We have a lot of money. We could get some very good weapons. I need to get more seals so that next week I can get more classes. But more than anything, I need to restock on what is going on over there. The light in the pond, what could it be? I don't know, but I want to. What is this? Do I need bait? I want to go to the store, but I need to restock on curatives and weapons. I might do that between episodes, just because that'll give me some time to sit down and think about what I want to buy.
Welcome.
Actually, I could sell some stuff here. I could sell this bullion. It's not going to do anything for me besides be money.
Thank you.
Let's see here. Edelgard, actually, why don't we sell that broken iron axe? It's not going to get much of a price, but it will get it out of our inventory. 1 gold. If I had access to the blacksmith, I would definitely repair it. Oh, she has bullion to sell too. I could probably like use a smithing stone to repair things like that maybe, but I did not think about it at the time. Too late now. Hubert, Ferdinand, Hubert. What can you buy? What kind of magic can you buy? None. Cool. Maybe just not here.
This one?
Let's go ahead and buy for the convoy. Let's get those beginner seals, and then I'll figure out the rest of this on my own time.
This one?
Go ahead and get 5 of those, because I can.
Thank
I don't need as many intermediate steels, but let's go ahead and make 2. Buy those.
Thank you.
And that'll be fine for now.
This one?
Go ahead and buy... No, we'll wait on that.
Please come again.
I'm going to probably sell some bullion between episodes too, because I've got a bunch, so don't be surprised if I do that.
Welcome.
I need weapons, mostly because I just want to see if you sell magic. Does not look like you do. I don't know where I'm going to get magic other than learning it. Okay.
Come back soon.
And nobody sells bait? I really wanted bait. I want to see what that light is, but I don't think I have any bait. Let's check out the bulletin board and see if there's an opportunity to get bait with a quest real quick. I'm actually really curious. I am all a Twitter about what that is. Nothing. And I still do this? I don't have any bait. Why don't you sell bait? That seems like a missed opportunity. Why don't you sell bait?
Inspirational.
I could go ahead and get my goodies here. Harvest! Got a bunch of stuff. Got White Verona, which looks like it buffs somebody. And, yeah, let's go ahead and plant. Plant. purple flower seeds, vegetable seeds, and that's all that I can plant. So let's not do the purple seeds yet. Let's do root vegetable seeds. Yes, plant that. Cultivate. Just pour water on it. Seem to be getting pretty good results with that. That's done. Raphael, I could do something with you. Not really want to. I'm not gonna get to fish. I'm gonna have to look around and see if there's a way to buy bait at some point. Let's do something real quick before we close out the episode that somebody told me about. From the support menu, you can trigger these conversations directly and see what they are, and we have not gotten to see what this is. So I can't deepen that bond. Can I deepen this one?
You came at just the right time, Edelgard.
Is that so?
Yes, I have a story for you. It's about a pair of nobles living about 100 years after the founding of the Adrestian Empire. One was Derek von Eyre. People called him the warrior prime minister. He bravely led soldiers into battle and mowed down his enemies.
Are you hitting on Edelgard?
And the other
Was the emperor of the time. She wagered the throne in a duel against Derek and won.
Ah, you're not impressing her, dude.
Why don't we do what our ancestors did and have a little duel ourselves? That's what you were going to say. But the answer is no.
You interrupted me!
You are predictable, apparently.
The warrior prime minister used a dramatic line to propose the duel, and you did not allow me to say it!
My apologies, Ferdinand.
Well, at any rate, you were correct in surmising that I was about to challenge you. But you were rather blunt in your refusal.
Why would she risk the throne? It's hers.
Ferdinand, control yourself. When will you tire of challenging me in pointless competitions?
I can quit now if you insist on it. I will not challenge you again.
Boo crap.
You expect me to believe that?
Why do you look so surprised? Of course it is not a valid duel unless both parties are willing. Now that you have refused outright, I must come up with some other way of getting that which I seek.
You greedy bastard.
I'm afraid to ask what you could possibly mean by that.
And yet you're gonna pose like that really cute.
Only that I will find some other way of showing everyone that I am superior to you. I will write a handbill listing your accomplishments, alongside my own more impressive accomplishments. Copyists will produce thousands of these pamphlets and distribute them far and wide. Then everyone will know about my...
She's gonna walk out on him right now.
This has to stop. Perhaps I should have ended things with a duel after all.
I'm just saying you could definitely kick his ass. And somehow that got support level C. Alright, let's look at a couple more of these. Dorothea. Okay, are these mostly with Edelgard? Casper and Linhart. Linhart and Casper and Edelgard. Bernadetta and Edelgard. Mostly with Edelgard. Okay. So we'll get most of them going through Edelgard's menu. Let's do Dorothea. I think we can finish up all of these in one episode.
Hey, Adie. Uh-oh, you're scowling again. You're going to get wrinkles all over that cute face of yours if you don't smile more.
Woo!
Hello, Dorothea. I was just lost in thought. There are so many things to be done. To think of them makes my head ache sometimes. So many nobles of the Empire are utterly useless.
Like Ferdinand.
When I am Emperor, I intend to appoint only those who can actually be useful. It doesn't matter if they're of noble or common birth.
That's surprisingly wise of you.
Noble or common, eh? Can you really do that?
You want to be a noble, Dorothea?
I mean, not that I don't agree. I'd make all those nobles vanish if I could.
It's not a question of can or cannot. All that matters is doing it and doing it right. The nobility system has only been around for 1,200 years. The concept didn't exist before that.
Only 1,200 years, huh?
It's a short period of time in the lifespan of the world.
You always say such preposterous and extraordinary things, Adie. Yet somehow you actually make it work for you. It's like you're a character from an opera.
A character from an opera? If an opera is made about my life someday, I wonder how I'll be portrayed. The revolutionary who guided the Empire to a new dawn, or the foolish ruler who took her revolution too far?
That's gonna depend on me and my choices for you, and how I lead you in battle. I just know it. Woohoo!
That all sounds pretty violent. But either way, it would make an incredible opera.
You have green eyes. I know I keep saying that, but wow.
Do you figure it'd be a grand action piece full of combat and strife? Or would you prefer a somber political drama?
She likes the opera.
Hail the mighty Edelgard, the red blood stains her story.
Wow, they actually had her voice actress sing. I like that.
Heavy as her crown may be, she will lead us all to glory. To a brighter dawn we shall carry on. Hail Edelgard!
That's quite enough, Dorothea. I'm starting to feel more than a little embarrassed. Lovely as your voice is, let's just hope that any operatic productions about me are still a ways off.
She's got a better voice than I do, that's for damn sure. Alright, Edelgard and Dorothea have attained level C. We still have at least 3 more. Seems reasonable. I gave you all a bunch of battle. It's only fair that I give you a bunch of story, right?
Bernadetta, why are you following me? You were following me quite conspicuously, so why attempt to hide now?
Please don't hurt me!
I don't know why I skipped there. That's weird.
Calm yourself. I have no reason to harm you.
Forgive me, I beg you. I'll go straight back to my room and you'll never see me again, I swear.
What are you so freaked out about?
Bernadetta.
Yeah, she's lost her patience too.
Yes, Lady Edelgard.
Please explain why you were following me and why you tried to hide.
Is Her Highness saying she will not condemn me?
Please, speak like the human that you are. I already said no harm will come to you.
Yes, I'm sorry. Permit me to explain. Lady Edelgard, you are fearless. I look up to you as an example to follow.
And that explains it. How?
I decided to watch you from a distance, to learn from you. But your presence is, intimidating.
Everyone is intimidating to you.
I got more and more scared until I finally couldn't help but try to hide. Forgive me, I threw myself upon your mercy.
Although to be fair, I'm gonna take a moment and pause here. People tell me when they meet me in public and they don't know me yet, they think I'm intimidating and I'm not even trying. But I apparently intimidate a lot of people just by existing? So maybe I'm a lot more like Edelgard than I thought I was, you know, minus the fact that I'm a boy.
Honestly.
Yeah, this is kind of my reaction too.
Look, nobody is truly fearless. Even I have things that I'm afraid of.
What? You do?
Well, everybody fears failure.
You seem oddly overjoyed at the thought.
No, of course not. But, what in the world could possibly frighten you?
The sea. I find the pitch black of the open sea at night quite frightening.
Now, I'm going to pause again. I don't have a problem with the sea from shore. I don't even mind playing in it and swimming in it. But taking a cruise and going out and floating on the open sea and being at the complete mercy of the ocean, hundreds of miles away from anybody else, especially since, you know, the ocean has a bad habit of making things disappear, no thank you. No thank you. I can live perfectly happy without that.
I can't swim, so if the sea were to wash me away, I fear I would never return.
The sea? I think I may have seen it once. Maybe. I didn't know you couldn't swim. That's a surprise.
Again, my shortcomings delight you. Everyone has fears as well as things they can't do. How many times must I tell you?
I really did make you angry.
Well, you did kind of make fun of her a little, so I can kind of understand that. They have also attained support level C. Definitely knocking these out. And these will come in handy for our homework battle. Linhart, you're the last one. For Edelgard, anyway.
Hello there, Edelgard. Are you looking for something?
You could say that. I'm looking for someone named Linhart who's been skipping lectures again.
Ooh, busted.
I see. Well, congratulations, you found him. Did you want him for something in particular?
I like you, Linhart. You're kind of a smartass. I really like you.
What else could bring me here other than your complete negligence?
Well, perhaps you're interested in hearing my latest theories on the nature of crests. I suspect the formation of crests may be quite different than that recorded in church tradition.
Before you go on, is there any discernible benefit to me allowing this babble to continue?
It might be beneficial to me.
Well, of course.
And that would be?
I suspect you'll find the topic rather entertaining.
Is this about sex?
That's it.
What more do you need? Crest research is its own reward.
Did you want to be in Henneman's class? Is that what this is about?
You know, if you ever truly applied yourself, you could become a distinguished scholar.
Yeah, I kind of get that sense from him too.
You could use your crest knowledge to benefit the world, or uncover new discoveries in magic theory.
Why would I busy myself with such tedious work? I performed this research for my own knowledge. I'm not interested in the world at large.
There's nothing wrong with a selfish drive for knowledge, but only if you put it to good use.
I'm sure there must be some use.
Oh? Then please, tell me what potential uses you have in mind.
Well, there are people out there who spend good money on bizarre artistic creations. So I'm sure my not at all useful research could be used as a fine lullaby for the children of the world.
A lullaby?
It's weird.
I have things to do. Just know that this was my last warning.
And then she's gonna spank ya.
Sure, of course. Goodbye.
Hey, he wasn't sleeping, so there's that. Alright, they have also attained support level C, and before we go any further, I want to shout out to Lady Soria, who told me privately that this menu and these support conversations existed, because otherwise I never would have found them on my own, probably not for at least another 3 or 4 episodes, so thank you for that, Lady Soria. And this should be the last one.
You're looking pretty tired, Linhart. I think you could use a little more of the fighting spirit.
Wow, it's like the odd couple right here.
I believe you have enough fighting spirit for the both of us.
Enough? There's no such thing. You need as much as you can get if you're gonna train.
I'd rather pace myself. You're becoming too much like your father. I still recall with startling clarity the time he forced me to do some training.
Oh dear.
Ha! I remember your father wasn't too happy about that. Our fathers actually got into a fight over it.
They hate one another so much. I simply cannot fathom what's wrong with the two of them.
I wish they'd just have it out already. One big fight to settle things. My father would win, obviously, but it would still be fun to watch.
I can see where this is going.
That would be rather cruel. I don't think anyone in Fodlan could beat up your father.
Okay, maybe not.
My father does have the height advantage, though.
Height advantage? What does that matter?
Okay, yeah, we're doing this.
When two opponents are of similar strength, the one with the height advantage wins. It's pure math.
My dad could beat up your dad.
Whoever forces the other to submit wins. That's how fighting works. It has nothing to do with height.
You're just mad because you're short.
Brute strength alone doesn't decide a fight. And taller people have longer limbs, too. Longer limbs equates to a longer reach. Taller people can hit you from farther away. Oh, and they have more leg strength.
Oh, them's fighting words.
There's also that... Well, I'm bored explaining this. I think you get my point.
No, I don't get it. Now you're talking about limb length and reach? None of that matters when you're up close and brawling.
Yeah, Casper kind of strikes me as a meathead.
You know, I'm going to agree with you just so I don't have to keep talking.
If you've got something else to say, then come out and say it. Actually, no, forget this. I'll prove it to you myself.
And here we go.
Some of those new knights look pretty tall. I'll fight one just for you.
You're gonna get your ass kicked, and I'm gonna laugh.
And off he goes.
They're all so strong I couldn't land a single blow.
Also, they're wearing armor.
So it's as I said then, isn't it? The tallest fighter has the advantage. And my father could beat yours in a fight.
Alright. That was a fun note to go out on. Caspar and Linhart have attained support level C. We've seen all the available support conversations for now. We will continue to unlock, and I will show off as many of these as possible. Hopefully now that I know this menu exists, thanks again Lady Soria, we can watch them as we go instead of all in one clump. But for now, with a nice load of story, and what's in this? Wild game. With a nice load of story to balance out the load of battles you guys have been dealing with, we're gonna call it an episode here. Thanks for coming out and joining me today, as always. I much appreciate it. If you enjoyed what you saw, make sure you let me know by giving me that thumbs up down below. What's this? Hey, there's some larvae? Or there's some bait? If you're new to the channel and you want to watch more Fire Emblem, and maybe next time we'll see what that light is now that I have bait, subscribe because I upload this every weekday. And if you have any hints, tips, or tricks, make sure to leave me a comment, but please do try to keep it spoiler friendly, because I am doing this as blind as possible. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you next time. Y'all have a great day. Later.